again to Man² Academy. In this video, I will be solving a past question on general mathematics. This is Waec 2018 and it is question 12. So that means I had already solved from question 1 to 11. If you haven't watched them, I recommend you go and watch them now because they are very much detailed and I really took my time to explain them. As you can see, question 12 actually covers simultaneous equation and graph. So that is why I have here with me a graph paper that we can use to solve this question, right? So this is the question that we are coming to solve right now in this video and right away. So let's bring down our solution. So this is our solution. Then we need to rearrange this one to, because they actually give us the px plus qy is equals to z. So let's bring that down here. Px plus qy is equals to z, right? Alright then, so therefore we actually have p and the x is what? 2 and 3, right? Then we have q and the y here is what? 5 minus 2, right? Then we actually have the z, which of course is equivalent to this and this, to be minus 4 and 13. So let's do that very quickly. So we have the p, which of course we can have our x, and the x here is what? 2, 3. So we have 2 and 3 to be the x, plus we have q, and the y here, the y is 5 and minus 2. Y is 5 and minus 2. This is equals to the z is the answer that we've actually gotten to be minus 4 and 13. Minus 4 and what? 13. So this is it that we've actually gotten for us to just find our simultaneous equation, right? Now p multiplied by 2, this is 2p, plus q multiplied by 5, this is 5q. This is equals to minus 4. P multiplied by 3, this is 3p, plus, so this has to be minus 2q. So therefore, let me just bring it minus 2q. This is equals to 13. So therefore, we need to clear out this bracket. Plus times minus is minus. So let's bring down this. Yeah, so let's say 5q is equals to minus 4. So therefore 3p plus times minus is minus 2q is equals to 13. So this is what? Simultaneous equation. This is equation 1 and this is equation 2. So therefore we can apply any method that we want to solve this simultaneous equation. You can apply the elimination method, we can apply the substitution method, we can still borrow some methods from matrices for us to apply the Cramer's rule and even the inverse method and many other methods with regards to matrix. We can use that to solve the simultaneous equation, and trust me, either of the methods that you use, you can result to the same answer. So for this video, I will be applying the Cramer's rule. The Cramer's rule is that which I'm going to apply by using Cramer's rule, right? I am going to use the Cramer's rule for me to apply. Now the Cramer's rule, we have A, which of course A actually caters for these values. This is 2 and this is 3, this is 5, and this is minus 2. And the b caters for these ones, minus 4 and 13, right? So this is a clear indication that we actually need to find the value of p and q. Therefore, let's find the A inverse at first. The A inverse is what? This multiplied by this and this multiplied by this. So 2 multiplied by minus 2 minus this multiplied by this, 3 multiplied by 5. This can give us the A inverse. Now 2 times 4, this is 2 times 2, this is minus 4. Then minus 3 times 5 is minus 15. So minus 4 minus 5, this is definitely going to be minus 19, right? So this is the A inverse that we've actually gotten. So since the A inverse is minus 19, we need now to find our P. So let's have this to be the P. Now in getting the P, we need to represent this here with this. We need to represent minus 4, 13 with 2 and 3. And this one should be gotten because we need our P. Mind you, here is P and here is Q. So all these values are for Q. Just as you can see here, 5 and minus 2 is for Q, and P and 3 is for 2 and 3 is for P. So that is it. So we should now represent these values for P with this one for you to get the P inverse, right? So this is what you need to do, right? Now let's find the P inverse. So the P inverse here, minus 4 multiplied by minus 2, minus 4 multiplied by minus 2, minus 13 multiplied by 5, right? Minus 4 multiplied by minus 2, minus times minus, this is plus, 2 times 4, this is 8, right? Minus 13 times 5, let's use the calculator, and 13 times 5 is 65, right? So 65, let's use the calculator again. 8 minus 65 is 57. So therefore our P inverse is 57. So therefore, for us to get the value of P, what will be our consideration? Let's find the value of P here. So the value of P now, P should be, you divide P inverse as against the A inverse that you've actually gotten. So the value of P, the P inverse is minus 57. Minus 57 divided by the A inverse is minus 19. Minus 19. And we know minus can cancel out. This minus can cancel out this. The 57 divided by 19. Let's use the calculator. And we have plus 3. So P is plus 3. Now let's come and find for the value of Q. The value of Q. Now in getting the value of Q, we need to represent these values of Q with this one, right? So this is the Cramer's rule. So in getting Q, let's represent 2 and 3. Let's represent the values of these ones to be minus 4 and 13, right? We actually take the B aspect for us to represent the values of Q, right? So that is it that we need to do, and let's find our Q inverse. Now in getting the Q inverse, we multiply this and this and this and this. 2 multiplied by 13 minus 3 multiplied by minus 4, right? And Q, so 13 multiplied by 2, this has to be 26 minus, so minus times minus, this has to be plus. So therefore 2 times Therefore 3 times 4, this is 12. This is plus 12. So if you sum up this one, you can have 38, because this is 3, this is 8, so 38. So this is Q inverse should be 38. Now let's find the value of Q. The value of Q is what? Q inverse divided by A inverse, which of course is 19. A inverse. So therefore, the value of Q are 38 divided by minus 19. So if you divide 38 minus 19, let's use the calculator. This is minus 2. So therefore, the value of Q is minus 2. So let's write it down. This is theory. You need to write everything. The values of P and Q are, the value of P is what? 3 and minus 2. Let's say respectively. Right? So this is the value of P and this is the value of Q. Right? So we've actually done answering the A part of question 12. Right? Question 12 required us to find scalar P and Q. So this is it that we've actually find. Okay, so this shouldn't be value, it should be a scalar. The scalar of P and Q are 3 and minus 2 respectively. Okay, I'm sorry for this, but this should be scalar. SCALAR. The scalar of P and Q are 3 and minus 2 respectively. So this is the B aspect, this is the A aspect of question 12. Now let's come and answer the B aspect of question 12. Alright, then for us to solve the B aspect of this question 12, we actually need a graph paper, and this is the graph paper here that we need, and we are coming to actually solve the B aspect of this question, and it definitely required us to use 2 cm to 2 units on both axes, right? And draw a graph paper. Draw on the graph paper 2 perpendicular axes, right? 2 perpendicular axes. So perpendicular axis, the axis should be very, very equal. Now the x-axis, the maximum of the x-axis should be -5 and what? +5, and the same goes to the y-axis. So let's draw this one here. So since they required us to draw it here, so this is it that we are coming to do. So at the midpoint, so this is the midpoint here that we should actually draw this particular thing. Yeah, that is it. Then again, we look out for the midpoint here. Okay, this is the midpoint. So let's draw a very accurate line here on the midpoint. Yeah, that is it that we actually need to do with regards to that. Now we can see that they told us that we need to use 2 cm to 2 units, and we all know that from here to here is 2 cm. So the 2 unit is that we should use each of the 2 cm, 2 units of the 2 cm. So here should be 2, here should be 4, and here should be 6. We can even stop at 6 because the maximum should be 5. So if we go 6, that 5 can be between 4 and 6. So that means we should actually have 2 cm to 2 units. So this should be 2, 4, 6, right? on both axes. So on the x-axis again, it should be 2 centimeter to 2 unit 2, 4, 6, right? Here again should be just the same, but here should be minus 2, minus 4, and minus 6, right? Here should be minus 2, minus 4, here should be minus 6, right? So this is it that we've actually done with regards to the requirement here, and we've actually done this. Now let's come to the Roman figure 2.1. It required us to draw a quadrilateral using this point W, X, Y, and Z. So these are the points that they actually need us to draw and have a quadrilateral angle. I told you what is a quadrilateral angle when we actually solve question 4 of 2018, where we solved for rhombus. And I told you that rhombus is one of the type of quadrilateral angles, because every quadrilateral angles are angles with 4 sides. Their sides are 4. So when we're done with this particular thing, you can see that we are going to have a quadrilateral angle, right? So let's do this. So the point W, they said the x is 2 and the y is 3. So when x is 2, the y is 3 for point W. When x is plus 2, the y is plus 3. So 3 here, 3 should be between 2 and 4. But then since we actually use 2 centimeter, so let's indicate it that let x-axis is what? 2 centimeter to 2 units, right? On the x-axis. Then on the y-axis, the same, 2 centimeter to 2 units. You should always indicate it, even though it is given to you, but you should indicate it. This is theory. In theory, everything that you are doing should be indicated for the examiner to clearly see that this is the procedures and the steps that you actually followed, right? So that is it. Now we know that this box here, from this thick line to this thick line, we have 10 boxes inside of it. So henceforth, this is 2 centimeter. We have to divide this 2 centimeter as against the 10 boxes for us to get the centimeter of each line. So 2 centimeter divided by the number of lines, which of course this is 0.2, right? Since it is 0.2, that means each line here is 0.2. So the point W said the x is 2 and the y is plus 3. So the x is what? 2 and the y is plus 3. So plus 3, since it is so each line is 0.2. So here is 2, 2.2, 2.4, 2.6, 2.8. So here is 3, right? Here is 3, and this is our point W, right? Here is 3. So let's find for the point X. And for the point X, they said x is plus 4 and y is minus 1. X is plus 4 and y is minus 1. So minus 1 should be around here. So 4, 4.2, 4.4, 4.6, 4.8. Then here should be the 1, right? This is the point X. This is the point X here, right? Now what we then need is for us to get the point Y, and the x is minus 3, y is minus 4 as well. So x is minus 3. So where should we get minus 3? Between minus 2 and minus 4. So this is minus 2, 2.2, 2.4, 2.6, 2.8. So the 3 should be here, and the y, as per the question, is 4. So it should be around here, 4, right? So this is the point Y. This is the point Y. And the point Z, they said x is minus 3 and y is 2. X is minus 3 x is minus 3 and y is 2. So minus 3 is just here and y is 2. So here y is 2. That means y is here. So this is the point Z, right? So let us now draw our point from one point to the next other point, from one point to the next other point, right? From one point to the next other point. From one point to the next other point. Yeah. Let's draw this other point. As you can see, this is a quadrilateral, but it has a 4 sides. So this is the quadrilateral here that you are seeing. Point W, point X, point Z, and point Y, right? So we've done with this one with regards to the number 1 of Roman figure 2. We've done with the quadrilateral. And the number 2 of Roman figure 2, they said, let us then sketch another image, which of course the point should be W1, X1, Y1, and Z1 of the quadrilateral, of this same quadrilateral, under an anti-clockwise rotation of 90 degrees about the origin where W. Alright, so what they actually mean here for us to do anti-clockwise rotation, and we all know that when we have the 4 cardinal points, if we actually move from here to here, this is a clockwise rotation, right? From here to here onto here can give us 360 degrees. From here to here is 90 degrees. From here to here is what? This is 180 degrees. From here to here is 270 degrees. From here to here is 380 degrees. So this movement from here, from the north here to the east, to the south, to the west, back to the north, is anti-clockwise rotation. But then if we move from the north to the west, to the south, and to the east, back to the north, this is anti-clockwise rotation. And that is the requirement for us to use under anti-clockwise rotation. So if it is under anti-clockwise rotation, then what we need here to do is for us to move this way. So if this one move this way, that means this y-axis, this is the y-axis here, will come here and be the x-axis, right? This will fall down here, then this will fall down here, then this here will fall down here, then this will come to be the y-axis. So that is the rotation. So this is more like if you have the 4 cardinal points here, then if you move anti-clockwise rotation, that means this will eventually fall here. That means this one up here has now been to this side, this one to this side is now down, and this one down is now here, and this one here is now right up. So this is the anti-clockwise rotation. So if we do it, you can see that this point W will come as point Z. This point Z will come down here, and this point Y will come here, then this point X will eventually come here. So that is it, right? So let's do this right away. So they actually told us that under anti-clockwise rotation. So what we need to do is for us to actually calculate what it will become if we actually do that anti-clockwise rotation. Therefore, since the point W we have 2 and 3, so let's bring it here. Point W is 2, 3. The point Y is what? 4 minus 1, right? For point Y. No, this is point X. This is point X. Then point Y is what? Minus 3 minus 4. Minus 3 minus 4. The point Z here is minus 3 and plus 2. Minus 3 and plus 2, right? So if we actually move, this one will definitely be what? Since it will rotate, this will come here, right? This will come here, and this will definitely come here, and this will definitely going to be around there. So if we do that, this one here will come as the x-axis, and the x-axis will come as the y-axis, right? This will come as the x-axis, this will be -3, right? And this one will be 2 as the y-axis, right? Then this here will definitely come as, this will come here and it will be +1, and this will definitely come here and it will definitely going to be, this is +1, this is +1, and this is 4, right? So this is how it actually moves. And this one will definitely come here, this one will be +4, and what, this will be here, and it will still be -3 here. Then again, for the z, this is going to be the 2 will come here and it will be -2. Then this will definitely going to be -3 again, right? So this is it that we are actually coming to do. So if you clearly see that, if you then draw again the graph, you can see how it rotates in an anti-clockwise rotation from here to here, from here to here. Now let's actually draw out this graph for us to see how it works. Let's take our pencil. Now the x is -3 and y is +2. X is what? -3 and y is +2. So this should be at this point, right? It should be at this point. So this one should be W1. W1, right? W1. So since we've gotten the W1, then for x here, this one should be, mind you, this is W1, this is W1, this is X1, this is going to be Y1, this is going to be Z1, right? So for W1, the X is -3 and the Y is +2, so it is around here. The X is what? -3 here and the Y is +2, right? Then again, we have X to be 1 and Y to be 4. X to be 1 here, so the 1 should be around here, and the Y should be +4, and the Y is going to definitely be +4. So the X is 1. So since the X is 1, it is +1. The X is +1, right? The X is +1 and the Y is going to be +4. So since X is +1 and each line here is 0.2, so 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, here should be our 1. Here should be the 1, and definitely the Y is 4. So since here is, so this is 4, 4.2, 4.4, 4.6, 4.8, here should be the 1 for the X, because X is +1, so this is a +1 and the Y is +4 for here. Then again so this should be what? X1. So this here should be our X1 point. Then we have for the Y1, +4 - 3, +4 - 3. X is +4 here, then Y is -3. So -3 has to be, so since 2.2, 2.4, 2.6, 2.8, here should be, it should be -3, -2, -2.2, -2.4, 2.6, 2.8. Then here should be our +3 points, and this is Y1, right? Then we have here for Z1, we have minus 2, minus 3. So minus 2 for x and minus 3 for y. So minus 2 here for x and minus 3 for y. So it should be around here. So minus 2, 2.2, 2.4, 2.6, 2.8. Here should be that 3. So this is our Z1. So what we need now to do is for us to draw again the point. We know that it started from here, right from here. Started from here. It then comes up here. Then comes up here. It's x1. Right? It then jumps down here. Jumps down here. So this is it. Down there. Then this one comes here again. Yeah, we've actually done doing this one. As you can see, this is the anti-clockwise rotation that we've actually done. You can see this W here is now here, right? Because it rotated in anti-clockwise. So this W here is now here as what? W1, right? This is W1. And this X here is now here as what? X1, right? Then definitely the Y here, this Y is now here as Y1, and the Z that was here is now here as Z1. So this is the anti-clockwise rotation. It moves in that direction. So henceforth, we've actually done solving question 12 of 2018 was past question. So if you really enjoyed this video, I recommend you subscribe now if you haven't yet done that, and please recommend your friends to join this channel, Man² Academy, because in this channel we are actually interested in bringing you all the past questions that you need to sit your Waec examination. We are going to bring all the past questions on general mathematics, cost accounting, financial accounting, economics, and many other subjects will soon join as soon as we hit the required amount of subscribers that we need. We are yearning to have 2,000 subscribers, but at least let us get our first 1,000 subscribers. When we're done with that, we are going to do more. So for us to do more, please recommend your friends to join us. Let them subscribe, because the more subscribers we have, the more we will be motivated to do more. Thank you very much.